Here's a story you may have missed on Wednesday. The Washington Post reported on comments from House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy in a closed-door conversation last spring. The Post listened to a recording in which McCarthy said, "There's two people I think Putin pays." The first person he mentioned, California Republican Congressman Dana Rohrabacher, a well-known defender of Russia's president. The second name mentioned, then Republican presumptive nominee Donald Trump. Here's how it unfolded according to the Post transcript. Congressman McCarthy, there's two people I think Putin pays, Rohrabacher and Trump. Laughter. Swear to God. Speaker Paul Ryan, also in the room, interjected. This is an off-the-record. Laughter. No leaks. Laughter. All right. Laughter. This is how we know we're a real family here. I spoke earlier with the Washington Post reporter who broke the story, Adam Entous. How many people from the Post listened to the recording, and how is it vetted? If you could just shed a little bit of light on that.
Yeah, so a few of us here at the Post listened to it, including some of our reporters that cover the leadership, to identify the voices, and then we basically confirm the voices. And as we said in our story, we quote a person who attended the meeting in question, who told us when we approached that person about this information, the person confirmed that on the record for us that was the exchange.
Well, your transcript notes the laughter in the room, but your article's lead calls McCarthy's comment a, quote, politically explosive assertion. If this was just humor behind closed doors, what are the political implications?
Yeah, I mean, we tried not to characterize, whether or not he was joking or not. Frankly, from listening repeatedly to the audio, it's really hard to tell. McCarthy, when he delivers that key line that you quoted about him saying that I think there's two people that Putin pays here, Rohrabacher and Trump, that is a total deadpan. He is not trying to sound funny to my ears, nor to the ears of the other people that listen to it. And then when there is laughter in the room, it's not McCarthy who's laughing, as far as I can tell. And then he says, swear to God. So, I really don't know McCarthy personally. I don't know his sense of humor. I think the important context to understand here is Ryan says, basically to everybody in the room, let's keep this a secret. When we approached Ryan's office and McCarthy's office to ask them about this exchange, their response was, it did not happen. They denied it. They said they were there and that it did not happen. Only once we told them that we had listened to a recording did they then acknowledge that yes, indeed it happened. And then, of course, their memories are all suddenly came back and it was all just a joke, right? So I think a comparable here is that tape that the Post obtained during the campaign of Trump when he was talking to Billy Bush. What was this? Was he serious about what he said, or was that just banter between two guys? I think what we see in this tape that we've reviewed is it could be banter, or it could be that he's touching on something that he believes, but only says in this sort of a way.
Yeah. Well, this conversation happened a day after news broke of the Russian hack on the DNC. Help us understand that context.
Yeah, I think you have to understand also, this is June 2015. The Russians haven't started to leak anything yet. The Clinton emails have not been released to WikiLeaks. That doesn't happen for another month. So it's very early for somebody to make a statement like this, frankly. Hillary Clinton doesn't make any statements even close to this for a month or longer. So for McCarthy to say something like this, he's really, frankly, ahead of the curve, if you will, in terms of making such an assessment based on the information that was publicly available. At the time, Trump was making statements that were very positive about Putin. And those statements were at odds with McCarthy's public statements on Putin, for example. McCarthy was very much a vocal critic of Putin, and here you had Trump, who was defending Putin and, in fact, holding him up and his leadership up to praise, particularly compared to Obama. So you had this basically asymmetry between the way Trump talked about Russia and Putin and wanting to cooperate with Russia, which is very much Rohrabacher's approach, versus what the Republican leadership in this room had been saying for years, frankly, on Russia. Paul Ryan, McCarthy are very much vocal critics of Putin. So this is not an issue, Russia, that the Republican leadership and Trump see eye to eye on.
All right, Adam Entous of the Washington Post. Thank you so much, Adam. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.